MOPAR fluorescent green incoming. Hi everybody, and a warm welcome back to Maple Leaf Customs in Switzerland. I'm Andrew, and on the bench today is a 1:64 scale Hot Wheels Plymouth Superbird. Get ready for a 70s flashback. I have no use for these Hot Wheels art cars, so it's going to get a MOPAR respray, new stonkin wheels, and period correct decals. I remember when the real ones roamed the streets, so that's what I'm reaching back for today. Personal note to the Hot Wheels marketing department, what were you guys thinking? I've got to open up two little plastic connection points to release the windshield. Smoky glass. I'm okay with that. Plastic all black interior. I wonder if that's the same mold that gets used on other cars. Anybody know? Plastic base. Whoa. Not even gonna save these. What was your favorite 70s MOPAR color? I'm getting rid of this one. Finally free of that art car livery, I'm down to bare metal. And I favor these bullet-shaped wire attachments over the wire wheels. This one doesn't throw loose projectile wires all over the place, so it's safer, lasts a lot longer, and does the same job. The degreaser I use in the hobby room comes from the garage, same one I use on my real car out in the driveway. I've switched to using this new Kaleido white primer product over a spray can primer. Goes on a lot lighter, full coverage, super easy cleanup because it's acrylic, so I recommend it to you too. We're in the final stretch for 2025 now. I've got some interesting videos in the pipeline for you, so I hope you'll get all subbed up here, bookmark my site, and be a regular returning viewer. That'd be awesome, and I appreciate it so much. Maybe you can risk a thumbs up on this video. Gaahleri's new line of Kaleido Colorworks has been on the market now for a couple of months. This is Verde Green. Goes straight into the airbrush with no thinner, no leveler, and with 2 or 3 passes. Look at the brilliant coverage that it gives me. So nice on top of the white primer. I'm only using a 0.35 millimeter needle. PSI is set to about 25. And if you click on my affiliate link in the video description and use the coupon code Maple Leaf Customs, you'll get 10% off of any of their products. Check it out. I can always find all the info I need on Google Images to recreate accurate period correct decals. I just have to size them for the 1 to 64 scale cars and lay them down one at a time. The Superbird is a highly modified, short-lived version of the Plymouth Road Runner with graphic images as well as a distinctive horn sound, both referencing the popular Looney Tunes character of the day, the Road Runner. It was the factory's follow-up stock car racing design for the 1970 season to the Dodge Charger Daytona and incorporated many of the engineering changes and modifications garnered from the Daytona's '69 racing season. The Superbird's smoothed-out body and nose cone added 19 inches to the Road Runner's original length. The car's primary rivals were the Ford Torino Talladega and Mercury Cyclone. Superbirds came equipped with top-of-the-line 426 cubic inch, 7-liter Hemi engines with a pair of 4-barrel Carter AFB carburetors producing 425 horsepower. But the Superbird styling proved to be too extreme for 1970s tastes, and as a consequence, many of the 1,920 cars built sat unsold. Today's community shout-out goes to the YouTube channel DIY Diecast. Joe's getting some good traction with his new channel. Follow the link I left in the description and check it out for yourself. Depending on what you ordered from the dealer, you could get an all-one body color, but a black roof was popular on the Superbirds too. So I've taped off my Verde green to apply that. Now I'm going to touch up the plastic chassis undercarriage with an aluminum metallic marker from Gaahleri. I like a nice fine tip to do this kind of detail. I found this sharp-looking set of Goodyear Eagle tires in my wheel box that I thought would be perfect on a 70s muscle car like the Superbird. And then, in a moment of pure insanity, I decided to tape off the beautifully finished car so that I could airbrush on some chrome window trim. If all goes well, it'll be the brilliant move of the project. If not, I fear having to start this whole thing over again. Fingers crossed. Getting in very close. PSI is turned down. But I won't know the results until I unmask the tape. Hold your breath. Hey, you know what? Nice, sharp effect. I've tried it many times just using a marker, but I don't get the crisp lines. I'll be doing this again in the future. 2 coats of Gaahleri high gloss varnish have been applied. That's left overnight to dry. It's a very easy reassembly if you're familiar with Hot Wheels. I get a click in the back and the front, which means good fit. And I can lock it down with a couple of screws. Let's have a closer look. 70s MOPAR green shining under the bright lights, black roof, chrome window trim, a staggered set of Goodyear Eagle tires, period correct decals, sufficient detail on the undercarriage with a channel logo, and Bob's your uncle. Oh, I cannot express my distaste for these art cars, but that means they're prime for customizing. Now that looks cool, which is always better than goofy. In all honesty, I think I'd take a Road Runner over a Superbird myself, and maybe that's the reason this had a 1-year production run only in 1970. But they sure are collector's pieces today. Meep meep. I invite you to leave a respectful comment below with your thoughts on the Superbird custom job, and thanks for helping me keep the channel family friendly. Come on back soon and often. Drive carefully. It's coffee time.